Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, good evening. Hio mitakiape, Eva Cordovi, machiape, Malakota, and Taos Pueblo. My Thama is Joseph Conquilla Cordova. My Enor, my cause, Patricia Crow Cordova. I'm sixth generation from Chief Red Cloud. I'm the owner operator of AC and Associates, and I'm super excited to be here tonight. Good evening, everybody. It is December 13th, 2022, and approximately 9:31ish. Um, so today is um, Tuesday. Today is Thriving Tuesday. Tell me what you did today to make your day thrive. Um, Today was a rough day, but we got through it. Hopefully, you got through your day. Thank you for joining me. This is December Daily Dose, and I'm calling this the Winter Wisdom Series. On Cyber Monday, I purchased a impulse purchase and upgraded my platform here. Um, and for making that purchase, I told myself I've challenged myself to go live every day in the month of December. So thank you for joining me. Let me know where you're checking in from in the chat. Let me know how your day went. I don't know how long I'll be on here. So I'm going live and I can go live anywhere from 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes to an hour or so. I might have a guest. I might just talk about random stuff. There is no um there is no agenda. No agenda at all. It's just a time for me to chat and engage with y'all, and um I'm thankful to have a lot of support. And one of those individuals, woohoo, Jennifer. Um, Jennifer is one of my besties, and she lives in Hawaii, and she is going to a show tonight. Um, and she's really excited. It was last year's Christmas present, or they purchased the tickets last year and they get to go today. They are going to go see Hamilton. Yay! Um, so I'll be excited to talk to her. I've been talking to her all day long. But one of the things that we talked about, so um, one of the things that we talked about was um, what our day looks like. So Jen goes to a public library near her home in Hawaii. And she's been telling me about it. And she used to always be really good about going to like a coffee shop and doing her work. And um, I work from home. I am a solo entrepreneur. So I make my own hours. And actually, this week, I had some important appointments. However, that didn't pan through, and that's okay. Um, and today, although it's been a rough week or a rough month, a rough couple of months, I always am thankful that Jen encourages me to do stuff. So, like on Sunday night, I didn't want to go live. And she was like, just go live, even if you do it for 15 minutes. And I did it. And I was really encouraged by her. So, another thing again is she goes to a library by her house. So, today, although it has been a good week, I was like, I'm going to get up and I started doing like laundry and just doing chores. And I was like, I'm gonna go to the library. So I packed up my gear um, and went to the library. Um, and I got so much work done. Shout out to my girl Jen again for encouraging me um, and being a role model to me to go to the library. First of all, have you ever been to the library? If you have, like for a long period of time and then just did work, it's amazing. So I went to the local library near my home. Um, one, I sat at a desk and it had an electrical outlet. So every desk at the library has an electrical outlet. You also get free Wi Fi, and you also get to print 10 documents a day. So I was able to go to my local library and I got so much work done. It was like amazing. And you would think that I would get work done at home, um, but I have a lot of distractions um, when I'm at home. And being at the library, I was just able to like concentrate. So I had my journal, my planner, my laptop. Um, and in the past couple of months, I'm just like, or in the past couple of weeks, I was like, I really haven't been doing anything. But then when I put the work together and put it on a paper, I was like overwhelmed by myself by how much work that I've been doing for in the past couple months. Um, So it was really good to be at the library and get things done, get work done. And I think that's my new spot. I also, my earphones that I had taken um, to the library, for some reason, I don't know if because they were old or maybe I don't know why they weren't working correctly. So I also stopped. I was talking to Jen and I was like, I need to go to Ross. Ross is my favorite store, FYI. I need to go to Ross and get some new earphones. Um, but I was across the street from like a TJ Maxx. So I was like, I'm just gonna go to TJ Maxx because I would normally go to Ross. Ross is my jam, but TJ Maxx is so much closer. So I went to TJ Maxx. I parked. There was a parking space like right in front of the store. Um, I got out, and before I walked into the store, you saw the line to the cash registers like circle around. And I was like, I don't think so. So I got back in my car and around the corner from um that store is Dyson, not Dyson. That's not called Dyson. What is it called? It's like a Japanese store. It starts with a D. Um Daiso? Daiso? Daiso. So I went into Daiso and I needed some new earphones, which, yay, they have. And I needed a folder to put my paperwork in that I printed out for free at the library. So I'm going to slap one of my logo stickers on the top. And this is going to be like awesome. So for like my earphones and this folder, if you ever go to Daiso, it's an amazing store. It's like a dollar store or yeah, it's like a dollar store, but not a dollar. I think it can go up to like $4 or $5. Anyways, I paid like $6 for two things, which I am very glad because I needed it. Um, so I got that done and I was very impressed about how clean the library was, about the work that I could get done, and I actually think that I'm gonna start to go on a regular. Nobody bothered me. It was very quiet. I'm used to libraries, when I think of a library, I think that you have to be really quiet and because people are around, but people are just talking, especially like the staff. I could totally hear their conversation. Um, but other than that, some people have like their earphones on, you can hear them like laughing. And then other people are just like reading the newspaper on their laptops. Um, it was a very chill spot, and I had a very good view, of the park. and of my car, which is important. So it was a very rewarding day. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Um, okay, so that is what happened there. This week, um, I've had a change of schedule. So, I actually got to I also when I was there, I got a text from somebody that I haven't heard from in a very long time, and I was really glad to hear from them, and we're gonna meet up, and, um, I'm glad that I heard from them. Brought a smile to my face. Um, let's see. I say a lot, but that's okay. Let's see what else happened. See, there I go again. Uh, la 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 la. I have a list running of the things that I need to do, thinking of it now. Although I got a lot of work done, I'm glad that I'm thinking of that list because there are a couple of important things that I need to get done by this Friday. I'm gonna give myself until like 11 o'clock tonight to do those things. I've responded to emails. I really need to get those things done. And then I also need to start planning for 2023. I have a lot of great ideas in my noggin, in my brain, um, and I want to write them down on paper because I want to make sure that those things that are in my brain, those crazy ideas that I have, um, get come to fruition somehow or another. I love that I have a great support system, and when I tell these crazy ideas to my friends, they're all like, "Let's do it!" So I'm really glad about that. I've been reaching out to a couple of family members and friends, just checking on how they are. I was on here the other day, and I was very like emotional, and I didn't understand why. But as we're going through life and as I'm processing the things that are going on in my brain or things that have happened, I understand. I actually had an aha moment today, and I was talking to Jen, and I was like, this is why I'm so frustrated and so mad. And it had to do, I didn't know where it was coming from. Usually I'm not frustrated. Usually I'm not mad. Usually I don't feel disrespected. Um, but there's a lot of things that are happening in my life and a lot of things that are triggering my emotions. So I'm glad that I have somebody to talk it out to. I really appreciate that there's somebody in my life that I can really open up about and be able to process what it is that why I'm so mad or why I'm so upset or what's going on in my life. I'm really glad to have great support around me from my daughter to my inner circle um, and to my journal as well. I like to write stuff down and I write it down in blue to make sure things happen. Um, but being able to write stuff out for me helps me to see things um, and also to process them. So I'm just thankful. I'm just trying to share with you all what I do to get through what it is that I'm going through. And I know somebody's asked me that before, like, how do you get through? How do you do it? And I was like, how do I do what? And they're like, how do you get through the hard things? And it's not that I'm not like always happy, always have a smiling face. Obviously, if you watched my lives in the past couple of days, you've seen that I've been emotional. But I think that having a good core network, and being able to verbally say what's bothering you and have somebody listen and respond not in judgment, but in a way that helps you get through what you're thinking has definitely helped me. Um, there are a lot of times when I'm gonna say we, I'm not gonna say we. I'm gonna say me, and I'm not gonna say we. There's a lot of times when I'm frustrated or I'm mad or I'm sad or I'm upset, and I can share that with my core people. Um, and they want to like go up to bat for me. They want to like really listen to me. They want to really help me get through what it is that is bothering me. And I'm really appreciative for that. To be able to be around supportive people that want the best for you. Um, and that's why I try to give the best of myself to other people because people have helped me get through stuff. So in the past week or so, I've been saying like doesn't feel like holiday to me, and it really doesn't. Still, we're like what 7, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25. We're like 12 days out from Christmas. Um, and can you believe it? The end of the year is coming up so quick. What are your goals for 2023? In the chat, let me know. I think some of my goals is definitely being more vocal about things that bother me. Because usually I'll just like, you know, don't pay any attention to it. And then it builds up. And then it like, and then I burst. Um, but really paying attention to what's bothering me, stand up for myself. Um, yeah, I think those are a couple things. And then just really going after the things that I want to do in 2023. There are, I think, like four projects, four big projects that I have in my head that I want to do from healing to sweat to online ventures to in-person events. But with um but with the virus and like with the flu um all coming into play, I don't know how I don't know how successful that will be, but we're just going to take it day by day. I mean, we've been in pandemic already for 2 years. So we all should know like what what's what the sickness is about. So ways that you can protect yourself. Wearing a mask, washing your hands, staying home if you're sick. Those are things that I definitely hold very important to my life. One, because I'm surrounded by loved ones that are older, and I'm surrounded by individuals that already have health issues. So it's important for me to continue to wear a mask. Even though other people may not, I'm not going to be like the mask police and say, hey, you need to wear a mask. I'm going to take care of my own, take care of me, and make sure that I take care of my family. So wearing a mask is definitely something I continue to do. Hand sanitizing, washing my hands, and just trying to be cognizant that the pandemic isn't over yet. Um, and if you guys need, like, if you guys need tests, if you guys need masks, if you guys need, um, hand sanitizer. There's a lot of different places that you can go to get it. And if you don't know where to go, then feel free to outreach to me and I'll definitely refer you to some places that that offer that. Okay, so January 1st. I know January and the new year is a time when people um, start to make goals and start to make, um, what is it called? Resolutions. I try not to do resolutions. Well, that's not true. I try to do them throughout the year instead of just January 1st. So I call them goals basically, and I try to have goals all year round. One of the things that I um, talk about a lot is, um, well, recently I've been talking a lot about it, is a word that my sister Songtree shared with me, and I've heard it before. It's called heart work, HEART, heart work. And what is that? It's basically doing work that you really love. Because when you do work that you really love, it doesn't necessarily feel like work. And that's what I would say that my business is, AC and Associates. So recently in November we had a event called Taking Care of the Caretakers Brunch, and that is a great example of AC and Associates. So we had um, some amazing helpers and healers there that day. Lisa Smith, um, Nancy Artiaga, Tina Calderon came and did a opening prayer, blessing, and a song. Um, Brian Friedro did a cedar blessing for the all community. Jennifer Varenchek was here. She did a fireside chat with me in a breakout room, and she helped to make the event. She co-hosted the event. Um, there was a lot of other great individuals there, um, that I feel so much supported by in my LA Indian community, from Monique Castro to Elena Nori to Daryl Montana to Carrie Castro, Paku. Um, there was also um, Renee Williams, Tensha Espino, Shy from Workforce at UAII, Brandon. There were so many people there that supported me, and I was just very happy to have this first in-person event. And the love, I felt the love so much. So I want to continue to do that heart work, and that going into 2023, I am looking for funding to continue this hard work. So, grants or other monies that can, so I'm searching for different monies that I can um, apply for so that I can do this type of work. I know that opioids and fentanyl are a big issue, and I would love to touch upon that and just other blessings and healings that our community is in need of, and that they've told me. Like, I have people coming to me saying, "Can you help me with this?" Um, from a school mascot issue to graduation ceremonies to going into that adulthooding ceremony. So there's so many great things that people have come to me with, and I'm working to get them done. Um, but I'm not only working on that, there's like a lot of other stuff that's going on in my life. So just trying to, balance work, personal life, and everything else. Taking care of myself, making sure that I'm healthy. And that means everything from your health to dental to your eyeglasses to your hearing, making sure that I go to the doctor, um, to make sure that those things are taken care of. I know I always talk. with a lot of different people, and some people they don't like to go to the doctor. Um, some people say like, "Oh, they're just gonna tell me something bad," or different things like that. And I just believe that no matter what it is, even if you're paying for insurance, you have those services to go see a doctor. So I've been making appointments and making sure that my health is taken care of. I also hopefully in the coming years, coming months, I want to I really need to make a trip back home um, to go see my aunties and my family on different on the different reservations that my family comes from. So my dad comes from Taos Pueblo. Um, our family comes from Taos Pueblo on my dad's side, so I want to go back to Taos. And on my mom's side, my family comes from the Great Lakota Nation, so I want to go back to Oglala to make sure I visit them. I wouldn't say in the upcoming, I mean, I did say in the upcoming months, like, but I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. I know that my niece's 1 year anniversary is coming up. Her 1 year memorial is coming up, and I don't think I'm going to be able to make it to that. That's in January. And there's a lot of other things that are coming up too. My best friend Monica, her 1 year is coming up in January as well. But I'm possibly looking maybe mid-year to make a trip back home. We'll see. We'll see how it all works out. Um, so hi Josette. So Josette's checking in on Twitch. Shout out to Twitch. If you don't know what Twitch is, it's an amazing platform to do online stuff from gaming to music to podcast talk shows or things like that. So if you don't know, this is being live streamed on LinkedIn, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. So thank you all for watching from whatever platform you're watching from. So I do want to plan to make a trip back home. We'll see when that happens. Hopefully sometime next year. Other than that, I'm just working away. I'm going to be taking a holiday in the upcoming weeks and um, get to I get to see my grandkids and spend time with them. And gotta come in May for Cheyenne at the Pueblo. Okay, well, I'll have to look into that. Thanks for letting me know. Um, I also know that, like, not only Cheyenne, but Cash is graduating this year. So, there's going to be a lot of different graduations going on. But, at this point right now, I do want to go back home. But for right now, my life and the life of my family is just day by day. Tilly! Oh my goodness. I can't believe this amazing individual. If you are in the Las Vegas area, Las Vegas, Nevada, shout yourself out. If you are in the Las Vegas, Nevada, you need to know this person right here. Tilly, Bob. See you when you get to see your grandkids. I'm going to be out there come Saturday, so we definitely need to see each other. Um, Tilly and her amazing crew at the Indian Center in Las Vegas do great things. Um, if you need to know anything about Indian community in Las Vegas, you need to make sure that you check out Tilly. She also sells amazing earrings and hair ties and all kinds of great things. So, shout out to Tilly. and check her out. I don't know if she has a page or um, Etsy, but if she does, you really need to check out her stuff. So her and the great people in Vegas do so many great things. I'm sure they'll need. I'm sure that they'll be doing great things in the come the winter, and I hope that I get to spend some time with them. So awesome. Okay, so this is Tilly's information on IG. Make sure that you check her out. There, right there. Check her out, guys. She sells also like hair ties from the kukum scarves and different other things. Um, yeah, she's amazing. So I'm gonna be out there in Vegas. We gotta do something, girl. Lunch or a day at the park. I'm gonna have a lot of kids with me, but we can make a day. Let's visit. Sound good? Awesome. All right. Well, I'm I'm gonna be in Vegas. If any of my peeps in Vegas want to hang out, I'll be in Vegas from December 17th through January 2023. So Tilly, let's have a day at the park or something, because I'll have a couple of kids, a few kids, more than a few kids. Um, but we should definitely have a day at the park. My daughter was also looking to go to the snow, so I don't know if you guys um have been to the snow yet, Tilly, but my daughter wanted to do that as well. Um, I'm not looking to travel so much. I really need to stay close to home, but I am going to Vegas because my grandkids are going to be on spring break, not spring break, on winter break. And this is every year um, I get to go out there and spend some time with them. You know, when I went out there, because I do work remotely, I would be able to get to spend a lot of time out there, from a week to months out there. But I've really been trying to still stay close to home. Um, so so I'm excited to go out there for a little bit. Mm, I have all kinds of big thoughts that are going on in my mind, like what kind of games can I play? You know, I know it's cold out there right now. I really like it in Vegas when it's cold. So from like October probably to like February, I think. February and March is a good time to go out to Vegas for me because I'm not really a heat person and it gets hot out there. Um, although my daughter always says, "Well, you're gonna go from your car, which has air conditioning, to a building that has air conditioning," but that's not my jam yet. I'm very much a California girl, but you know, we'll see as we grow older. We never know where we're gonna be up, where we're gonna be up, where we're going to be at. Um, yeah, so that's what's happening with me for the next week or so. But I'll be here um tomorrow. Stay warm, check on your elders. Um, make sure you call a friend or a family member and let them know that you love them. I will be on here tomorrow. I don't know what time. Today I did put out a message that 9:30 was the time, but we'll see what time works tomorrow. I appreciate you guys watching. My sister Josette says it's 20 degrees where she is, so here I'm complaining about the coldness, and it is only 66 degrees here. Um, but That's cold. And she's in New Mexico area. So thanks guys for checking in. I will see you tomorrow. Maybe I should come up with a topic, but we'll see. We'll see who comes on tomorrow with me. Or also might have a friend join me, but we'll see what happens. All right, guys. I'm gonna end for tonight. It was great to see you. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night. Stay safe, stay hydrated, stay warm, and we'll see you on the flip side.